Welcome back to the Spirit Guide Daily. These are daily messages when we're in a collective. We all share energy. We have the Universal Celtic Tarot bringing us 3 predictive cards. I've got a fortune cookie card. We're going to take a romance angel because I like to shake it up and try to have some romance cards in there as well sometimes. Let's get going for the collective here. What is the energy for today? Hey guys, please don't forget to subscribe. Helps my channel. If you want to book me for a private reading, there's a link to my website in the description box down below. If you like the reading, please don't forget to hit that thumbs up button because that's helpful too. There we go. I have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Sometimes it's about cutting ties with something. Sometimes it's confusion. Sometimes it's about reevaluating who belongs in your life and who doesn't. And people are meant to come and go. We learn things from the people who come into our lives, and sometimes we've learned everything we're meant to, and it's time to go on our way. Nine of Wands in reverse. The reason I made that sound is it's almost like that's a barrier, like being chopped down almost. It's really like an obstacle falling with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse can be a process being brought to a halt, but honest to goodness, this just does not look bad to me at all. This almost looks like you've released somebody from the past, and whatever barrier it held, like in your view of life going forward. Now, this could be a boss, it could be a former romantic partner, it could be a family member, but it's almost like their hold over you is completely gone, and you're walking forward freely. And the thing, this kind of Knight of Pentacles thing is your level of confusion and feeling stuck as if nothing ever happens is done. Like you have a completely different view on why things didn't happen when you wanted them to. And that is another perspective that comes to people with healing. Now, the Nine of Wands in the upright is a card of good boundaries. In reverse like that, it can be a card of like not having strong ones. But with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse, I'm just not seeing it that way. We have this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Interesting. Now that, by the way, if you have somebody very much in mind, please keep in mind this is a cut and ties energy. So it could be somebody else is the thing, and that's going to be very individual. Honest to goodness, general readings just cannot take the place of personal readings. But it really does suggest that it's possible somebody's coming back and you don't let them get very far because you've outgrown them, which happens all the time as we heal. If somebody hasn't done their work, they kind of don't belong in your life because they'll just downgrade your or degrade your energy versus you pulling them up. Partners are not projects. Here, I kind of just want another card on this one. I'm going to take another card because it's a little bit in variance with these cards. Like this is something being put to rest, this is something coming to an end, and this is cut and ties. So you really, it almost seems like whoever used to be your partner and had too much of an influence over how you viewed yourself, your life, and like your worth, like that's all changed. But I want another card from the Romance Angels just to see very soon. Honest to goodness, that seems to suggest that somebody that you already know is likely to come towards you with some form of offer. I'm not sure you go for it with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm going to tell you really honestly, I don't think it's whoever just popped into your mind if you're longing for somebody. Because the Ace of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse is that's kind of saying that if it was that person, like you've changed your mind about whether or not they hold a place in your life. And I kind of and this is clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. It's almost like something that you wanted or someone that you wanted is trying to be a part of your life, but you've changed. You've changed, and maybe they don't really hold a seat at your table any longer. It's interesting. Signs. Your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Please don't worry about this at all, because here's the thing. I don't have the reconciliation energy. I have nobody returning from the past. But it really is like somebody that you know is expressing an interest in you. I am not sure it gets off the ground. But I think the part that's going to kind of startle you is that like you realize that you've released something that maybe was a focus for a while. And it could be a former relationship, like you're getting over a divorce or a long-term breakup. But there's nothing about somebody from the past returning, but there is something about somebody trying to come towards you. And it kind of looks to me like you're not on that same page, is what I've got in this particular draw. And why do the cards sometimes go out of their way to be like, hey, something romantic that you will not want? Because it helps you see yourself as someone who is still attractive, someone who does draw the eye even when you don't know it, and that other people can be admiring of you without you being aware of it. And I really kind of get that feeling here. It's not necessarily a secret admirer vibe, but it's as if somebody that you wouldn't consider necessarily has aspirations, and it looks like you're very kind about it, but it does not look like you go for it. Okay. All right. So that was a Spirit Guide Daily for today. Try to take the compliment of being admired, and the thing that the cards were really pointing to was that any confusion about the past is gone. Any relationships or things that you were aspiring towards that no longer fit you, that are no longer part of your energy, there's that Ace of Swords was very much a release energy. All right, so that was Spirit Guide Daily for today. Take care. Be well.